Good evening, YouTube. Good evening, YouTube. I've been home for over an hour now. So I'm just getting back in, listening to what's going on in these YouTube streets. And not only just on YouTube, but social media in general. And I think I've said this before. I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about no other YouTube creator or what they do on their panels. I have nothing to do with that. I'm going to agree to disagree. But you know, it is what it is. Shout out to these YouTube streets. But let's be honest. Let's be for real because I suffer with a mental illness. My diagnosis is major depression, recurrent, borderline personality disorder, anxiety, PTSD, and that's it. And I was diagnosed with that when I was 17 years old. I know about going in and out of those hospitals. I did it when I moved from New York and was in South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina right now. I did a lot of mental institutions here in South Carolina. I did outside programs for substance abuse, dual diagnosis. Dual diagnosis means that you have a substance abuse issue and you have a mental illness issue. But there are some of us that don't need to be on social media. It's an outlet for some. And I was using it for an outlet for a long time when I was on my big channel. Even on this channel, I still have my struggles. I have my good days. I have my bad days. It is what it is. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to these YouTube streets. A lot of people understand me quite well, very well. There's no misunderstandings. Now, in the past, there has been some issues with me and other different YouTube creators because I didn't see eye to eye with them. They didn't see eye to eye with me. They did videos about me, made fun of me, laughed at me, thought it was funny, ha ha ha, he. And then I remember as I got deeper on my big channel, deeper and deeper, and what I was doing, the two worlds became one. One world, one reality, one matrix, one in the in between. There was no gray area, only black and white. And even when I look at that big channel that I had, and I still have it, but I don't use it. And I go on that channel and I listen to some of those videos and I be like, damn, I should not have posted that. That should have went on private. I should have took that down. Anytime you have to second guess yourself, there's an issue. There's an issue. Anytime you put your private life in the public eye, you're on the chopping block. You can be scrutinized anytime. Anybody can do whatever video they want to do, but I never hid who the fuck I was. Whether I'm drinking or not, whether I'm working or not, whether I'm in New York or not, I told you who I was. The BT 1000. aka the Jeepers Creeper, on this shit. Lucy the Vampire, the German Shepherd in the goddamn room. That's what I said in those videos. I even say in these videos I do now. Because there's no way I can run away from my own reality. When there's a bill in this house, when it comes in my name, I can't point at anybody on these YouTube streets say, well, that bill belongs to them, or that's their responsibility, or they should have took care of that. No. Those bills came in my name. Anything that comes to this address coming in my name, I have to answer for that. And there's a lot of shit I did on this app that I'm not happy with, that I'm not pleased with. And right now I'm listening to certain YouTube creators. And I'm not gonna say anything because it's not for me to say. The only thing I can say, for those of you that are not aware, that there are a lot of people on this app and on different social media platforms that have deep-seated root issues with their mental health. They're struggling. I live alone. That is on purpose. That is for a reason. That is on purpose. That is for a reason. I'm subject to go back home to my home state, which is New York. A shout out to New York. But I'm only going for a couple of day visit. 1, 2, 3, couple of days up there. And to return to my life here in South Carolina. Do you know how it feels to live with someone that you might be afraid of? That you might be concerned about? It doesn't feel good, does it? I have some relatives in my family. Some of them got bipolar. Some of them are schizophrenic. Some of them have depression like myself. Untreated. Untreated. A lot of things can happen. A lot of things can go down. But we're trying to keep it sweet this time. And I'm not going to get up here and get mad and, well, you know, that shouldn't have happened and that should. I'm not on nobody's platform where I could tell anybody what to do. That is their platform. That's their channel. That's their time to shine, or their time to talk. Because everyone has a right to say what they want to say. And I'm just becoming aware that there was a video done today. It wasn't done about me. Not at all. But it was just brought to my attention that a video happened earlier today. Thank God I was at work. Thank God I had on my radio, where sometimes I'll put on music. Because it's kind of hard to concentrate when you're trying to listen to what other people might be saying or what they're talking about. You might be into it, you might not be into it. So I said, fuck it, let me turn on the music. Social media sometimes is a place to escape. Yeah. But like I said, for some of us, it could become two worlds can become one reality. And sometimes that reality is a nightmare. Try waking up from a nightmare and you can hardly breathe. You're looking around, you don't see anyone. You're painfully aware that you are alone. You're by yourself. When I go back to New York to visit my people, I know it's a lot of changes on happen up there. I'm painfully aware of that. There's been a lot of changes in my family as well. Certain people that was there when I left are no longer there. So it's gonna be different. So shout out to the chat, shout out to these YouTube streets. I hope everyone is having an awesome Memorial Day weekend. It's a holiday. Y'all supposed to be celebrating the veterans. Shout out to the veterans. Thank you for your service. It is what it is. I'm out of here. Peace.